Some children are loud, demanding, and always in the middle of the room. And some hover at the edge, waiting for a gap in the noise that never comes. They hold up a drawing, a story, a feeling, and no one looks up. After a while, they stop trying. On the outside, they seem low maintenance and easy. Inside, they are quietly asking, "Do I matter at all?" This is the psychology of the ignored child. For a child, being ignored is not a small thing. It is a signal. The brain starts to link sharing myself with nothing happens. Over time, it builds what psychologists call an internal neglect schema. That is a mental rule that says, my needs are extra, other people's needs come first. So the child talks less. They soften their opinions. They stop running to show their work because the silence after hurts more than no attempt at all. This is not shyness by nature. It is self-protection built from repetition. Ignored children not only think differently, their whole body adapts. They walk into a room and scan who is already allowed to take space. Their shoulders curl a little. Their voice drops. Psychologists might see traces of learned helplessness here. That is when trying again feels pointless, because past efforts changed nothing, so they freeze instead of reaching. They hold tears until their throat aches. They laugh more softly so they don't make a fuss. You are not weak for doing this. You taught your nervous system the safest way to exist in a home that did not really look back at you. If this already feels too familiar, subscribe to Psyche of People so you do not have to untangle this story alone. A big part of identity forms when someone mirrors you. I see you're excited. You look upset. That feedback tells a child, my inner world is real. The ignored child misses many of those mirrors, so their self-concept, the picture of who they are, stays vague. As an adult, they may say, I don't know what I like, or copy the moods of whoever they are with. They can be very good at reading others, but struggle to read themselves. This is not because they are empty. It is because no one helped them translate their feelings into words when it mattered most. Ignored children often grow into adults who overgive in relationships. They listen deeply, remember details, and support others during a crisis. But when it is their turn to share, they pull back. Part of them expect to be brushed off again. Attachment theory would call this an anxious or undernourished attachment pattern. They crave closeness, yet fear that showing need will push people away. So they do something painful. They make themselves useful instead of visible. People may even praise them for being so strong or so independent, without seeing the loneliness under that role. So here is the real question. Are you truly low maintenance, or did you just learn that asking for more never worked? The ignored child inside you was not dramatic or needy. They were simply unanswered. You are not broken for still wanting to be seen. That wish is healthy. It means your heart is still trying. If this video helped you put words to that quiet ache, you belong here. Subscribe to Psyche of People, and in the comments, tell us one small way you are going to stop ignoring yourself.